Students, welcome to the informational video on applying to the Gateway Scholarship. I am going to walk you through the application process. The first thing you will want to do is complete the application that I sent to you by Friday, February 10th. I will go over the application fully in a moment. You will also need to get a letter of recommendation from a teacher. I will also preview that in a moment. In an email that I sent you, you will have access to this video, to the NOLS application, to the NOLS letter of recommendation, and also to some videos on students who have taken NOLS courses. You want to save this email as it's very important so that you can keep coming back to it. After you have applied, you will interview with me and a NOLS grad in February so that we can ask you some follow-up questions to your application to make sure that you are the perfect fit for a NOLS course. And then finally, you will take a 3-mile run on March 10th to demonstrate that you are physically and mentally prepared to take this course. NOLS is hard. We want you to get fit and we want you to start training now, and very serious applicants will train for their course. Here's a final reminder of all of the dates to apply for a NOLS course. First one is February 10th. All your application materials are due. That is your application and the letter of recommendation by a teacher. You will interview between February 12th and March 10th. You will complete a 3-mile run on March 10th. I will submit the top applications to NOLS on March 17th, and 12 LPS Richmond students will be notified if they have received the NOLS Gateway Scholarship by April 21st. We are now looking more closely at the email that I sent you. Please star this email so that you can mark it as important and keep coming back to it. Again, there's this tutorial video. Watch the video as many times as you need to. This is the link to the application. You want to click there when you're ready to fill it out. This is the link to the letter of recommendation. You will want to forward that to a teacher after you've asked a teacher if he or she is willing to complete a letter of recommendation for you. And please watch these 2 videos that show you life on a NOLS course so that you have as much information as you need before you head out on your course. We are now looking at the Gateway Scholarship student application. Again, this is due Friday, February 10th. No late applications will be considered after 4 p.m. and your letter of recommendation needs to be completed at this time as well. The first page is all your personal information: last name, first name, birth date, gender, mailing address, phone number. Really straightforward to submit. Once you complete that, you press continue. That will take you onto the second page. This is where you let me know what your conversation with your parents or guardians were like after telling them you want to take a NOLS course. So the first question is, have you informed your parents that you are applying to go on a 30-day wilderness trip? You have 2 options, yes or no. I want to make sure that you have talked to your parents and let them know that you are applying. And then in this space below, I want you to tell me what their reaction was to you telling them. As a reminder, not all parents will initially say yes or be excited about this opportunity. They might not have any idea why you want to take this course or why it is valuable to you. So you will want to work with them and with me to help them understand the importance of this course to your future goals. And I need to know on this page exactly what they said so that I can help support you. Once you let me know that, you'll press continue, and that will take you on to some information about selecting your course. You will choose 3 top courses: a first choice, a second choice, a third choice. You will do that from a drop-down menu on the next page. You might want some specific information about each course. You will want to go to this website to get that specific information, and we'll go to that website in a moment. You'll also get your course dates off of this website. So this is a really important link. Number 3 is to tell us that you may not get your first choice, and NOLS will try, but they are balancing a lot of people's applications. And so you want to make sure that you are equally excited about your first choice, your second choice, and your third choice. And finally, this is a reminder that NOLS will let you know by April 21st. Once you've read through that, you'll press continue. That will take you to the page where you choose your first choice, your second choice, and your third choice. And you will need a course start date for each of those choices. Every course might have multiple start dates, and so you want to choose the start date that works for you. You need to make sure it's offered over the summer. You need to make sure that you're not traveling. You need to make sure you don't have summer school. And if you are doing another summer program, you want to make sure that the dates work for you. So I'm going to click on this drop-down menu, and I can choose from any of these courses. These are pre-selected courses that NOLS thinks will be a good option for you based on other students' success. So there's a lot of different courses here. You might not know what an Absaroka backpacking is, and how is that different from Alaska backpacking? How is that different from Salmon River backpacking? So that's when you'll want to go to the website and learn about each of these courses. There's also dates, age dates after each one. So minimum age 16, ages 14 and 15 only, ages 16 and 17 only. You'll want to choose the right course for you that you're interested in and has the right age date. So for now, I'm going to choose Alaska backpacking. I'm going to choose Southeast Alaska sea kayaking. And then I'm going to choose Wind River Wilderness, ages 16 and 17. Those are my first choice, second choice, third choice. I will then want to go to the catalog, the NOLS website, and choose my start date for each of these courses, and I will show you how to do that in a moment. Finally, there is an option down here at the bottom that says don't see the course you want. Let's say you have your heart set on a particular course because you've heard another LPS student talk about it. This is your opportunity to choose that course. So I've typed in here Alaska backpacking and sea kayaking course. That is a course that a lot of our students have taken and they love it. You need to then explain why you feel this would be a good fit for you. Or you might decide, you've also heard about the Yukon canoeing and backpacking course. You may write that course in and need to explain why. You might find a different course altogether. Let's say you want Scandinavian backpacking. No one's ever taken that from LPS, but you read about it. There's a course available over the summer. You have your heart set on it. I want you to type in why. Whoops, that's not why. Type in why. So this is a space for you. If you know you want to take a particular course, this is where you fill it in, and you figure out what course you want by looking at the NOLS website, and we will look at that in 2 minutes. Then you click continue. That will take you on to the next page. There are 4 essay questions. I want you to answer these thoughtfully and meaningfully, which means you may want to put these questions into a Google Doc and type into a Google Doc first so that you can edit your writing and then cut and paste it into this document. Please note that this is one of the most important parts of the application and where we can really tell which student is serious about taking a NOLS course. So the questions are, why do you want to take a NOLS expedition course? Please describe how you will prepare for the physical and athletic challenges of a course. Please describe how you will prepare for the mental and emotional challenges of a NOLS course, such as homesickness. And please describe your school, career, and or personal goals and how you plan to apply leadership skills to achieve these goals. After that, you press continue and it'll take you to the last page. This is where you provide information about your parents or guardians so that we can contact them either before the course or during the course if there is an emergency. Once you do that, you hit submit and your application is submitted to me. Make sure that is done by February 10th by 4 p.m. The next part of the application is the Gateway Scholarship Letter of Recommendation. Due the same time, 4 p.m. by February 10th. This is going to be forwarded on to your teacher, and your teacher will answer this question. A NOLS expedition-based course can be physically, mentally, intellectually, and emotionally challenging. Tell us how you think the student that you are recommending will do under these circumstances. So make sure your teacher knows why you're applying to NOLS, which course you are taking, and why you think you're a good fit for this course. I've now made my way over to the NOLS website. That's nols.edu. So you want to spend a lot of time on this website. There's a ton of information. Learn as much as you can about NOLS. What we're going to do now is look for courses and course start dates. I'm going to put in the name of the courses that I selected from my drop-down menu so that I can find a start date. So I'm going to put Southeast Alaska Sea Kayaking. I can search. It takes me to the Southeast Alaska Sea Kayaking page. I can see what the cost of this course is, even though I'm getting a full scholarship. I can see how long the course is, and I can see that there are 2 dates available. I scroll down, I see that there's also a 16 and 17 only course. If that's my age, I may consider taking that course. I scroll down. These courses were not listed on the drop-down menu, but I might decide I'm really interested in one of these courses. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here to Southeast Alaska Sea Kayaking. I'm going to click More Info. I'm going to read about Southeast Alaska. Is this the course that I want to take? I'm going to look at some specifics. I might click on course description and read about that. And then here are some dates. June 6th might not be the best date for me because I'm still in school, but June 24th will work for me, so I'm going to enter that date into my application. Remember, on my application, I need to choose a start date. That is where I would enter in the start date. June 24th, 2017. So that is one way to find a course. The other way is I can just click on courses. I can search by, again, by course, by title, location, skill. I can click by search by start date. I can also just press search. And that is going to take me to every single course that NOLS offers. And there are so many of them. So I might look at that just for fun, but not all of these courses are available to you because some are winter courses or some are fall courses. So what I will do instead is go up here and click on Advanced Search. And this helps me narrow down to the courses I might be interested in. I can search by type, I can search by skill, I can search by duration, I can search by location. Remember, for duration, I want you to take at least a 30-day course. So do not look at a 7 to 14-day course or a 15-day course. I want you to do at least 28 days. So I'm just going to choose one of these 4 areas to look for a course that might interest me. I'm going to search by Classic 16 and 17 only. I'm 16 years old. I click here, I press search, and it's going to take me to all the 16 and 17-year-old courses. Maybe that's really important to me by age. And I'm going to look at all the courses that I can take if I'm 16 or 17 years old. Again, this is just one of the ways to search. I can go back to courses. I can go back to search. I can go back to advanced search. And let's say now I want to search by backpacking. There are 72 backpacking courses. I click backpacking, I click search, and these are all the courses I can take. So spend some time on the website, choose a course that works for you, make sure the dates. This one was in a drop-down menu course. This was a drop-down menu course. I'm going to click More Info. Salmon Backpacking and Rafting Adventure. I'm going to read about that, and I'm going to look for the dates and see if the dates work for me. And then I'm going to select that, and enter it back into my application. Best of luck, and I look forward to reading your application.